all day long. Next thing I'm making is that famous banana, best banana pudding. The one made with vanilla wafers. And I am making this for tonight. I have my nephew coming over for dinner with this turkey dinner I'm making with my kids. They're still here. And it was his birthday, so I invited him yesterday. So I invited him over. And I am making this dessert for him, for his, especially for his birthday. And it starts off with softened cream cheese, 8 ounces, Philadelphia. Use the good stuff when you want a rich dessert. And first of all, we're gonna beat this till it's fluffy. It has to be fluffy. If you have cold cream cheese, you're going to have lumps. You don't want lumps. Okay, I say that's smooth and fluffy. Wouldn't you say that's fluffy? Now you're going to get a 14-ounce can of condensed milk. And this is a difference between just the classic one that just strictly uses the pudding and whipped cream. This takes it up to the next level. Yeah, it's sweet, but you don't eat it every day, hopefully. And this is a special occasion. And when we have a special occasion like Thanksgiving or birthdays, all stops, pull out all the stops, make it special. And this still has some on the bottom, so I'm getting every smidgen out. And did you know that you can make caramel just by getting a can like this, not even opening it? Take off the label, throw it in a crock pot overnight on low, and when you open it in the morning, you're gonna have caramel. You can make dulce de leche cakes, whatever you want. And I can't, that spatula's too soft, so I have to get everything. When it's sweet, make sure you get everything. Okay, so I got everything out of there. Now you're just gonna whip these two together. This dessert is delicious and it doesn't take a lot of time. And it beats going and buying a birthday cake that you spend $30 for. Why do that when you can have this delicious dessert? And make sure you push down the side. And I'm putting it in I'm doing this with my hand beater because I want to see. When I'm using my stand mixer, it's hard to see what's going on in there. And here I can see and I have more control. Plus, my stand mixer I just use is in the dishwasher. Anyway, I have the other one, my KitchenAid, but I just decided to do this right here in front of you. Make sure, and I'm going to put, the recipe does not call for vanilla, but I am adding a teaspoon because vanilla, and use the good stuff, not the fake vanilla extract. The real one made of delicious pods. Yes, I took extra time because you want to make sure it's smooth. You do not want to have lumps. That spoils everything. You see? Nice and creamy. Now, we got this. We're going to add our condensed milk, vanilla extra. Oh, it has vanilla. Stir in half. Cheese. Pudding mix. Oh, we have to put in our pudding mix. And this is a 5-ounce container of pudding mix. And then we're going to add our milk, which is 3 cups. And I'm going to actually get whipping cream to add to the milk. Half and half. Well, I'm going to use half and half. Half whipping cream, half milk. To make it richer. So, let's get 3 cups of this. Not 3 cups, I'm going to put 1 cup of the half and half. And the rest I'm going to put milk. To a total of 3. I'm going to gradually add this in because I don't want everything to. I need a bigger bowl. And we're just going to mix this till it starts to thicken. Okay, now takes a little while to thicken up. Then we're going to add a tub, half of an 8-ounce tub of Cool Whip. Where's my Cool Whip? Let me get my Cool Whip hiding somewhere. And we're going to also add 5 to 7 bananas. Did I put 3 cups? I hope I only put 3 cups. Yeah, I put 1. Let me get my whisk, other whisk. Taking a while to thicken up. Okay, there it goes. Then we have a bag of vanilla wafers. And oh my, I have a big old tub of Cool Whip, so I'm gonna have to try to measure it. The kids have been running in and out and they're letting in flies. My grandkids are all here. They're outside with their uncle in the yard. He's doing some yard work for me and getting them to help him. Okay, so ounces, 8 ounces. We don't need the whole thing, so I'm just going to add half of that. Let me get it. Top, because we're going to add some on the top. And Cool Whip, some people said, I don't like Cool Whip, I have to add the regular. See how thick it's getting now? It has to sit. Usually I let it sit in the refrigerator a little while. But this doesn't tell me to chill it. So I'll just let it sit in the refrigerator. Okay, so now I have a little more than, it calls for an 8-ounce tub, and use half of it in the pudding and half of it on the top. But if you put a little more, give or take, it's gonna be fine. Let me use my whisk. And as it chills, it'll set and it'll soften up those vanilla wafers. Maybe I'll use my beaters now. Hopefully it won't fly around. I should have had a bigger bowl. Because I don't want lumps. I'm going to wash my hands so I can handle those cookies. And bananas. Get out of here. So let's start with we might use them all. Who knows? These are fairly big. So just peel your banana while your pudding sets. And they should be ripe but firm still. And this fly is going to be on my last nerve any minute. My son has a salt gun, and every time I'm in here and there's flies, I tell him to come in. He likes shooting them. I tried that salt gun, forget it. I never was a good shot at croquet, anything that looks for you to measure, look, and anything. I couldn't shoot the side of the barn. Okay, so we're gonna cut these in little discs. So just get your knife. You don't need them super thick because we want enough to be all throughout the dish. And if it has a little bruise, who cares? Because you could cut it out, but I'm not. Because it's going to be all covered in pudding. And you see that the banana's not over. It's just that someone bruised it. Just roll your bananas at once. I think I'm going to save that last banana And right before I serve it, I'm going to dice it up and decorate the top to make it extra fancy. Get out of here. Sorry about that, Sarge. Okay, so now you have to find yourself a pretty trifle dish like mine that I have here. Remove all this stuff out of your way. And whipped cream. Move, move, move. And we're going to get our pudding, which is set. Look. And I am going to get a ladle, if I can find my ladle here. You have your bananas, your ladle, your pretty trifle dish. I've had this trifle dish for practically all my marriage. And so now it's up to you to make it fancy, Nancy. So just get some dollops. Start it off with the bottom. And we're going to get some of these cookies. We're going to do this 3 times. So if you wanted to, you could make it fancy. One time I had my niece help me do this, and she got all fancy on it. She put a rim of these, which looked pretty in the presentation. I think I'll be fancy. Fancy Nancy today, since it's a birthday cake. Maybe just the bottom. Okay, so you put that. Oh, I have to put more cookies on the bottom. Don't stack them on top of each other, because you want a full coverage on the bottom. So maybe prop up those cookies with it so they won't fall off. Make sure you have them so it'll hold them in place. Then we're going to get a lot of pudding. And see, it's already setting, total setting. It smells delicious. I want it. And smooth it out as you go so you won't knock those crackers over. You want to go beyond them a little. And you're going to get your bananas and place them. Make sure, be careful, don't just throw them in there like dump them. Make sure they're all over the place. Everybody's going to get a bite of banana. If you wanted to, you could put some caramel drizzle in here. Or you can put some slivered nuts, but we're making classic. We're sticking to classic. I'm not tweaking this. Okay, so now you get, let's see, layer wafers, banana pudding mix, layers wafer, banana. Okay, so then more banana. Let me put some more on here. Some more cracker. Since I started a trend here, let's keep the flow going. You're supposed to put the bananas on the pudding. Thing that takes longest is just putting it together. All the ingredients come together quickly. Okay, now let's get lots. Should I put pudding and then more layers? Yeah. And it's okay if it shows in between, like pretty. Just stick them in there. I'm trying to do it the way I want. Put the cookies up like that, so you can throw in some of. And little kids love vanilla wafers. Do you love vanilla wafers? Okay. More banana. Maybe I can have a banana showing, peeking through the side there. Presentation is everything. You eat first with your eyes. I'll put the banana pudding. I need to put more bananas because this is the last layer of pudding. So we'll make sure you get all those bananas in there. I'll throw more cookies in here and there, interspersed. And we're going to put a layer of whipped cream on the top. And I'm going to put some of these to show on the top. You want it to seep in between all those cookies. This is relaxing, believe it or not. People ask me, why don't you go into catering? I go, because I don't like to be stressed. I want to just do what I want on my time, not be rushing to get to an event. Oh no. Look around, fill in the spaces. This is yummy. Mm. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Next level with that condensed milk. Mm. I was gonna do it with the cook and serve banana pudding. I thought it would be better. And then I read the instructions that said, do not use cook and serve. I don't know why, but. Dang, we're looking good. Delicious. I have to say, it is delicious already. Oh my God. Exciting. So you're going to get some of your whipped cream for the top. And I'm going to take some of these crackers, these vanilla wafers, and I'm going to make crumbs. So, put on the top. And you don't want them to be all totally whacked. So let me see. I put my thingy bopper in the dishwasher, so just break them up a little. With anything, a can, you can aim it. If you don't have it, improvise, people. Okay, so we have crumbs, one on the top. Now we're going to get our whipped cream. And stir it up. Just put, let me even that out. Push it down. And then I'm going to take some dollops, put it here, because you have to smooth it, so put them far apart. If you get a little bit banana in there, it's okay. You're going to put crumbs on top anyway. Need a little more in the middle there. Oops. That's the side I used for the banana. Oh, wow. You can even get a little fancy if you like. Swirl it a little. But be careful. Okay, there you go. Now we're going to get our crumbs. We're going to decorate it.
What are you making, Nana?
Banana pudding.
Filming?
Huh?
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks really good.
Good.
Is it for Thanksgiving?
For dinner tonight.
Oh,
We're having the turkey again, but we're having Uncle Daniel over. Birthday yesterday too.
Is Charlotte making this in the night again?
Nope. Go give me a napkin, please. You can have Teddy and them spend the night at your house if you want.
Yes.
One night is more than I could handle with everybody. I barely put my house back together. Okay, there you go. And this banana, right before I serve it, I'm gonna slice it. I'm gonna decorate it with that. So how does that look? Banana pudding trifle. It's gonna be delicious. You've been in Deb's kitchen, and I hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving. Make something special. Everybody's got pumpkin pie. Well, you haven't. It's not Thanksgiving, but I've been to 2 Friendsgiving parties already where they serve pumpkin pie and all that jazz. And I have pumpkin pie left. And I am also having Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving at my daughter's house. So a lot of people are going out everywhere. A lot of people that I know, I've already been to several Friendsgiving, and there's always pumpkin pie. So make something different and delicious. I'm gonna put it to chill, and it will be ready to go. You gotta go put it in the refrigerator. You've been in Deb's kitchen, where everything is simple, doesn't look impressive, and you just made everything with instant. You didn't have to bake anything. You can take this to a party, impress your guests, make it special. You've been in Deb's kitchen. If you haven't already, go to my YouTube channel, like, subscribe, share, send me some comments. Follow me in my Facebook group in Deb's Kitchen as well, where you'll see me cooking every day, not every day, but whenever I get in the mood to, if I see something that I'm making that I think someone might be interested in, I go on in my Facebook live stream and pick it up. So who do we have here? Hello, my sister's table. Hello. Grandma used to make that. Yes, it's delicious, isn't it? Make some. So easy. You saw a simple ingredient. A box of pudding, whipped cream, milk, bananas, cream cheese, and vanilla wafers, instant banana pudding. How easy is that? And then bananas. You've been in Deb's Kitchen. Have a blessed Thanksgiving, because we have a lot to be thankful for, don't we? God is good, and He's blessed me, and so I want to wish His blessings upon you as well. You've been in Deb's Kitchen. Hi, I'm coming back to roll my, I'm gonna cook my turkey. What?
He opened the door.
No, why are you putting him in there?
No, in the back.
Oh, come over here around the corner and show the dog. Teddy. No,
I can really pick him
let me
up.
put it that way. Here's my
I
grandchild.
can really hold him.
Okay.
Go on, Charlie. Sorry, you're in a weird. Do you guys want to play outside? No.
Teddy and
Hi.
Brielle.
What are you making, Grandma?
Making a banana pudding.
Wait, is my mom and dad coming?
Yes. And there's Dakota over there. Hi, Coda. There. Where's Charlie?
I'm in the living room.
Oh, my other niece is in the living room on her tablet. So, I'll see you later, alligator.